Hi everybody, it's Mary Ellen from Create With Me. I'm not in the nest today, as you can tell. I am in Florida, so we're going live in Florida. And my lighting is not as good, but that's okay. I'm in Florida, so I'm not complaining. So let me just talk briefly about what I'm going to talk about today. So it's Teach Me Tuesday time, and I usually do either a teaching time on a tool or a technique. And today I'm going to show you a technique with tools. So how about that? We're going to double duty it. So let me load my comments. I don't always get to them during Teach Me Tuesday because it's such a short time, but let me know you're here. I appreciate it. And of course, as always, I appreciate it if you like and comment. That is just makes my day. So here is my desk, and we're going to talk about the water painters and just briefly about the blending brushes, because I already did a Teach Me Tuesday about the blending brushes. So if you haven't seen it, you can go pop up on my YouTube channel, subscribe to that, and it's at Create With Me. And there is, it's in the Teach Me Tuesday playlist about using the blending brushes. So these are fairly new to us. And then these water painters, we used to have aqua painter, a set of 2 aqua painters, and then we've just in the new catalog changed to what we call water painters. So you get a set of 3, and they are a wide brush like this, and then there is a medium brush, and then there is a fine tip brush. So we're going to use these in a fun technique today, but I want to show you I'm going to give you a couple tips on using the water painter. So I'm going to move the blending brushes out of the way because I've already done the blending for us. And so right now I'm just going to show you how to use a water painter. So my first tip is that this one right here, all through the pandemic, I have used this to do all my envelope sealing. So I have not licked this envelope in a year. So I just use this. I don't know that my envelopes are going to give me COVID, but I do like to use this little flat tip brush just for using that on my envelopes. And then the other thing is it's different than the aqua painter. So these actually unscrew, not righty tighty lefty loosey. They're the opposite. So when you go to fill them up with water, just remember that they are not the same as the aqua painter. You have to go opposite. Sometimes you're going to be, just kind of trying to crank it open, and it just think, oh yeah, I got to go the other way. Emmy told me. So, all right. So what I've done is I saw a technique every month our team gets together, and so it's COVID, so we've been getting together virtually on a Zoom, and my upline had this great technique, and I thought, well, I've got to show you guys because I thought it was really cool. So what she did is she took some paper. This is just regular whisper white paper, and then with her blending brush, cover it with, I'm just going to talk about it like it was me. So I covered it with this one with Bumblebee and terracotta tile. No, no, no. Bumblebee and cinnamon cider and bumblebee. And the first, that's what I did on this one. And then on the second one, which is actually going to be the first one here, I use Bermuda Bay, and I use shaded spruce, and I use Pacific Point. So if you're looking to duplicate that, those are the colors that I used. And if you need them, just let me know and I'll put them in the comments. So 3 colors on this, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, and shaded spruce. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. I did make one other one, and we'll talk about that in a minute. This was just Seaside Spray and Flirty Flamingo. So this is just a lighter one. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the wide water painter, and I just take it and squeeze it so that it's coming into my hand. I just filled them so they're very full. And what you're going to do is you're just going to tap it on your finger, and what you're going to get when you're normally, now there was a lot of water here, you're going to get some nice fine splatters. And what that's going to do, and you can see this, and I'll show you one I did in advance, but you can see that it starts to, this one's a little harder because they're small dots, but it starts to remove the water. So see, as it dries, it's going to get more prominent. It is a little bit harder, but I'm going to show you a card that I did with this. I'm just going to keep shaking it. If you feel like the water's not coming out, then squeeze a little more. And then this is going to just start bleeding. And all it is water and ink. That's it. So that's one. And what I did, the other thing you can do is actually take the next one. So this would be one technique right here. Then you could take the water brush, and this is the medium one, and I'm going to squeeze it till I get droplets coming out. There is a little thing on here that says push. So you can squeeze it a little. And then I'm going to drop water droplets. You're going to see them drop here in a minute. They're just hanging right onto the edge. I'm afraid to squeeze and get a big puddle. So I'm just squeezing this, just plain water. Okay, and I think on this one you can see where the water pushes the ink out of the way and then it kind of makes a ring. So I made a card using that. So let me set that aside to dry. And I made a baby shark card. So I don't have a lot of supplies here, but I wanted to, use something that I had. So of course we have baby shark, do, and then inside baby shark. And so I took the die cut rings and just overlaid those over my splatter so that they just looked like little bubbles. And then I've got my splatter here and it shows up really nicely. And then I did this one in a little darker color and then added my die cuts. And then I don't want to waste a bit of this paper. So the part that I cut off and the part that I sponged, I saved all that and used that to decorate the inside. So don't forget about that. Good, I'm glad that you like it. And then the next one, I showed you using the bumblebee and the cinnamon cider. And I'm going to bring in the cinnamon cider pad. And you remember when we're going to pick up ink, we take our fists or our palms and squeeze the pad so that we have ink here. And then I'm going to pick up the, I'm going to take this medium painter. I'm going to squeeze out some water. So I've got a pretty good, you can see I've got a pretty good slurry. And then I'm going to squeeze that onto my paper. I promise it's going to squeeze. And so what I'm doing is I'm adding ink and water so that my ring will probably be a little bit different color. It won't be so faded white. So my circle won't be so white as it is in this one. See? So we've got the real white. Now we're going to add a little color. So come on. And then I want to show you an adorable baby card that I made using this. You might think baby card, but trust me, baby card. So that's going to pull color, but it's going to keep the little cinnamon cider. Actually, it looks like Swiss cheese right now. Wouldn't this be cute with a mouse? I'm just looking at that thinking, okay, that would be really cute with little mouse. Do we have a little mouse? I don't know. We probably do. So then I made this little baby card, and I used the stitch triangles. And it says, Love Just Got Real with the little baby pull toys. I used the baby pull toys and the little giraffe. So I made kind of a giraffe look here. And then remember I said I like to save the pieces. So I made kind of a rustic, I just took two little pieces that I cut off. And then this is a little baby card for the little ones who tug on our heartstrings. Yeah, mouse would be cute. So then on this one here, I'm going to go ahead and go back and I'm going to try to get my big blotches off. And then I'm just going to do my fine mist. Then I wanted to ask you before I leave and say goodbye, I made this one in advance. So I've got this one here and you can see it's just got a little bit of splatter. So I want you to chime in and let me know. I pulled out 3 stamp sets, okay? So I've got Friends Are Like Seashells, and I've got Sweet Ice Cream, and then I got Pretty Perennials, all right? So I don't know if I can pull those here if I do that because my face is so big. So what I want you to do is I want you to chime in and let me know what to finish this card out with. And then I'm going to finish this card and I'm going to post it to my page. So let me know what you think. What's your vote? Is it for Friends Are Like Seashells, Pretty Perennials, or Sweet Ice Cream? I couldn't decide. I like them all. I kind of grew on one favorite, and I'll see what you guys think. So go ahead and chime in even after I say goodbye, and let me know what you think. And I'm going to go ahead and stay here, and I'm going to create a card, and then I'll post it to my page. So let's see, I have a question. How did I glue on the rings? Carol, I actually used this glue right here, and I actually picked up my pieces. Carol's asking about how did I glue on these little rings here. And these little fish, I just pick them up with my take your pick tool and use a little bit of glue and then use that to press it on. So I know that that's super, super fine. And if you really look at my card, you can see a little bit of glue, but it dries clear. So it's pretty invisible. Only, because I'm the crafter, can I really see it. So I did the same thing with the leaves, but my take your pick tool and my glue. So I hope that answers your question. So go ahead and vote about which flower set, or not flower set, which set. They're all different, right? You got seashells, you got flowers, and then you got ice cream. So I kind of looked at ones that kind of went with this color, and chime in, and I'm going to see what you guys say, and I'll wait about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm going to make a card, and then I'll post it. So watch for it. So thanks for joining me. Let me just, oh wait, I have to tell you about something. So we've got a 1-day sale coming up. So let me put you back at my face there for a second. We have a sale tomorrow, 1 day only, free shipping. If your order is over $50, you get free shipping. So that is just 1 day. And so I have opened up a host code, and there is my host code for 1 day free shipping. Go ahead and snap it or take a minute to write it down, and take advantage of that, because who doesn't want free shipping? So I know I'm definitely placing an order. How about you? So just wanted to let you know there's the host code. Go ahead and put your vote in for what stamp set you want me to finish that card out with, and then watch for it here, and sometime later this afternoon, hopefully. So go ahead and let me know what you think. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me at Create With Me in sunny Florida, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, everybody.